What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I am talking about our Atlanta Hawks, of course. I know y'all had to have seen already, and I was on live yesterday, so I know a lot of y'all already know. Atlanta Hawks had a great performance last night against the Chicago Bulls. Won by a final score of 124 to 104, but it wasn't even that close, to be honest. We had a lead. Our largest lead was 40. So it was just a dominant performance by the Atlanta Hawks. Once we got in the lead, we never gave it back. So great stuff by the Atlanta Hawks. Offense was unstoppable. Trae had a monster game, 37 points, 10 to 12 shooting from the field, 5 of 6 from 3, 7 assists, 6 rebounds as well. So Trae went off. But this video, I'm telling you guys and giving you guys 3 people on the Atlanta Hawks roster right now who I think are in position and could possibly take home the most improved player of the year award. Before I tell you which 3 guys I think could do it, let me go ahead and tell y'all this. Make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. Now, the 3 guys I think could win most improved player of the year that are on the Atlanta Hawks roster are Deandre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and I'm going to throw in Kevin Huerter as well. All 3 guys have been balling out, not only in the preseason, but in last night's regular season opener as well. So let's quickly just go through all of their stats here through the preseason and, of course, last night. So starting with last night in the regular season opener, all guys hit double figures scoring. All 5 starters, by the way, got in double figures, and then Bogdanovich and Kevin Huerter hit double figures off the bench. So let's start with who I think the #1 guy on the Atlanta Hawks, who I think has the best chance to win most improved player of the year, Deandre Hunter. Last night he had 11 points, 5 of 6 shooting from the field, very efficient, 1 from 1 from 3-point range, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Mr. Hunter. Cam Reddish, also in the starting lineup along with Deandre Hunter, had 15 points, 6 of 11 shooting from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 6 rebounds, and then of course Kevin Hunter off the bench had 11 points, 4 of 10 shooting from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. So great stat lines by all those 3 guys right there. So I think these guys really have shown so much improvement from last year to this year. Kevin Huerter seems more confident coming off the bench role, and I knew he would. Last year it just seemed like Kevin Huerter was scared to step on toes starting wise. It seemed like he didn't want to take away shots from Trae, or I think he was too scared of getting in somebody's way, and so he wasn't being aggressive enough. I think coming off the bench, he knows, hey, I can get my shot. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to come off the bench and provide a spark from the offense, because he's probably going to end up playing with a lot of the defensive guys, maybe like a Chris Dunn, a Rajon Rondo, a Tony Snell, guys who, are more catch and shoot guys or facilitators like Rondo. So he's going to be the main person to be offense and be the offensive spark for the Atlanta Hawks. So I think he's going to be good in this role coming off the bench. Potential 6-man a year, maybe 2. We'll see. But they're all guys like Lou Will out there, of course. So we'll see. But we'll never know. It's only game 1. It's a long way to go. And then also, too, Kevin Huerter, Lloyd Pierce has had that conversation with him, saying, hey, you got to come out and be more aggressive. You got to get your shot, take your shot. He was even telling Kevin Huerter that Lloyd Pierce was last year. So I think Kevin Huerter has found a comfort in his role that he's in now, and I think he's going to thrive in this role coming off the bench. Now, as far as Deandre Hunter and Cam Reddish go, Deandre Hunter is just playing so smooth, so confident. He's confident in his shot. He's taking it to the hole and getting to the rim. He had a nasty dunk last night, and then Cam Reddish also playing well as well, more confident. All these guys are just exuberating so much more confidence, got confidence in their shot, confidence in their abilities, making big jumps for it from year 1 to year 2. Cam Reddish and Deandre Hunter are, and then Kevin Huerter from year 2 to year 3. So I'm just loving the way these guys are playing. Now let's get into their stats a little bit more. I broke down the stats for game 1 last night against the Chicago Bulls. In the 4th preseason game as well, we had some of these guys put up big numbers. So just to go over their stats really quickly, Cam Reddish had 18 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, very efficient in his time. Deandre Hunter didn't have a great game, but in the 3rd preseason game, which we'll get to in a second, he had a good game. 4 points though in the 4th preseason game. 0-7 from the field, 0-5 from 3. Like I said, he struggled in the 4th preseason game, but made up for it last night. 4 rebounds and also an assist for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter off the bench had 16 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, and 3 rebounds. He was wet last night, the 4th preseason game, with an assist as well. And he bounced back from his struggles in the 3rd preseason game, which DeAndre Hunter carried the squad in the 3rd preseason game with 22 points. DeAndre Hunter had off of 8 of 15 shooting from the field, 5 of 8 from 3. He was wet in the 3rd preseason game against the Grizzlies. 1 rebound for DeAndre Hunter as well. Kevin Huerter only had 6 points, 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. And we had Cam Reddish not playing that night because of some sort. Oh, no, excuse me. He did play that night. Cam Reddish had 12 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. So he had a good night. I believe it was the 2nd preseason game. Cam Reddish did not play. And that is the case. He did not play because of right knee soreness. So we're gonna start with DeAndre Hunter, who had 15 points off of 5 of 7 shooting, 2 of 3 from the 3, 7 rebounds, 2 assists to go along with those 15 points as well. And then Kevin Huerter had 8 points, 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 7 shooting, and 9 rebounds. He was crashing that glass, hopping on the boards. Kevin Huerter was. And then in the 1st preseason game, the guys all had great outputs as well. They all did not too shabby, with DeAndre Hunter having 18 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds as well. And then we saw Cam Reddish with 13 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 8 rebounds, 3 assists Cam Reddish had. And then Kevin Huerter had 8 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3 with a rebound and 3 assists. So these guys, they didn't have crazy numbers. Besides, DeAndre's 22 in the 3rd preseason game against the Grizzlies. They didn't have crazy numbers, but they're getting consistent. DeAndre Hunter, consistent double-figure scoring. Cam Reddish, consistent double-figure scoring. We'll start to see that from Kevin Huerter, too. That's why I said DeAndre Hunter right now is a lead candidate for me, at least on the Hawks roster, for most improved player of the year. And then Cam Reddish would be number 2, Kevin Huerter number 3. But I think all these guys, when it's all said and done at the end of this 72-game season, they'll all have a case for most improved player of the year. I think Kevin Huerter, like I said, is going to thrive in that 6-man role. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, if they continue to start, I think they'll do great there. Even coming off the bench, I think they'll do great. I think we're going to see DeAndre Hunter consistently start. Maybe Cam Reddish will come off the bench some, and Bogey will start, depending on maybe matchups. But either way it goes, I'm excited for all 3 of these guys. Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter have made great leaps and bounds from year 1 to year 2. That training with Steph Curry kind of paid off. It looked like with Cam Reddish and Steph Curry's trainer. DeAndre Hunter just playing so much more confident, so much more smooth, taking it to the rim, shooting the 3 with confidence. Kevin Huerter doing the same, not afraid to take his shot, not afraid to get his bucket, take it to the rim, and rack his one. He's knocking down 3s, looking like good old red velvet again. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from all these guys, just playing with a lot more confidence. And that's the thing. They know they can play in the league. They know they can get buckets in the league. They know they belong in the league now. And I think that's all they really needed now. It's all up from here, baby. So I'm loving it, guys, along with Trae Young, Bogey, Danilo, who's playing well. John Collins played like a man on a mission last night. We got some firepower in this mug, so I can't wait to see what the rest of the season is going to look like for these guys. And wait till our defenders come back, too, and get healthy. And Tony Snell, Chris Dunn, Clint Capella, Onyeka Okongwu, Rondo as well. So we're not even all the way healthy, and we're still putting out. Like I said, I know it's only game 1 against the Bulls, who were banged up too and not the best of team. No shade, just truth. But, still a great performance from the Hawks last night. And I'm loving what I'm seeing with them 3 guys. So, out of DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Kevin Huerter, tell me who you think has the best chance to be the most improved player in the year in the whole NBA. So, let me know what you think. Again, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to get you money. And again, until I talk to you guys next time, peace.